Today we will discuss about the proprietorship. Proprietorship, as William R. Bassett said, the one man control is the best in the world if that man is big enough to manage everything. Here, proprietorship is associated with a business activity which is done by an individual who is the controller, who is the organizer, who is the manager, who is the technical agent, who is the marketer, who take all the accountabilities and responsibilities for the purpose of earning the profit. If we see the proprietorship, it is associated with the individual ownership. Any individual can start a business if she is having the qualities of the business, and he is or she is the sole owner of that particular business. As proprietorship is associated with less legal formalities, there are less legal formalities required to start a business under proprietorship. Proprietorship is a business which is the oldest one, which is associated with the individual strength, individual power, individual money, individual capability. Here, the individual is responsible for the unlimited liabilities, all the liabilities associated with the individual. Organization is directly associated with the individual. Here, whatever liability is associated with the business, that is the individual liability. You cannot say that I will not be able to share loss of the profit more or less. Here he is whole soul responsible for the liability. Individual is taking the risk. He himself is responsible for the risk as well as the profit. Whatever the profit will be there, that will be associated with that individual. Whatever the risk is there, individual himself is responsible for this, as the individual should be capable enough to run that particular business. There is no separate identity of any business man. Here it is associated with the individual as well as the business. The single-handed management, all the management is done by this particular individual. She is working in an autocratic manner. All the decisions are made by the individual, whether it is associated with the purchase of the material for the shop or for the outlet or to sell that particular product. It is associated with the debit or the credit. Here, the individual is responsible for that. Individual responsibility is associated with that particular business. Here, he himself is responsible for this. He is handling the multiple tasks. As I told, the individual is purchasing the material, identifying the market, making linkage between the officials and the organization, paying the taxes, as whatever the legal formalities are there, individual is handling the multiple tasks in this area, in this proprietorship firm. If we see, the proprietorship firm has certain advantages and the disadvantages. If we take care of the advantages, the firm is easy to formation. Here the firm can be easily framed because here less legal formalities are there. Individual, if he is having some communication skill, technical skill, as well as some money, he can start a business with the idea. He can take money from his family member or some loan. But it is easy to frame a proprietorship firm because here the individual himself is associated with the organization. Here the single and the fast decision maker, because all the work has to be done by the individual. He has to take the decision. He has not to ask any question to anyone. So sometimes it is faster. Fast decision making is there. In the business, there are so many type of secrecy is there. Money lending is there. Purchase of the material is there. Business secrecies are there. When individual himself is responsible, she need not to share it with other persons. So they are getting the benefit of the secrecy. Individual is getting all the profits here. Individual need not to share the profit with other persons. Then it is beneficial for him. Tax are less in this proprietorship, that is beneficial for the proprietor, because if he has to take or she has to take GST number, then after a particular 20 lakh rupees, then the GST is essential. Other taxes are also beneficial for the individual. Individual, whenever he is or she is interested, they can dissolve that organization. It is depending upon their will. Whenever they are interested, they can dissolve. And sometimes the individual is interested to leave a business and he is going to start any other business. They can leave that. They can go for another business also. More independency is there. The individual is more independent here in this. This is beneficial for the individual. Registration formalities are less. That's why it is beneficial for him. If we take care of that disadvantages are here, the limited resources are available. When we take care of any organization, we require money to expand that. The proprietor does not have more money, and that is harmful for any business. That is harmful for any business in any area. Individual is having more liability. Unlimited liabilities are there, and individual cannot avoid from this aspect that he has to be responsible for any liability of that organization, individual cannot separate himself from the organization. Here, this is associated with that, so sometimes it is harmful. Any individual has a limited skill. When he or she is having the limited technical skill, that may be sometimes harmful, that he has to take the support of other person. Then it is harmful for that individual. Limited opportunities are there because the resources are less, opportunities are less over there. Then it is harmful for the organization proprietorship. Organization has limited managerial abilities in the organization. Individual has to tackle all the work associated with the organization. So he has to take in consideration these factors. When we talk about the undecided life cycle, here the individual organization, individual proprietorship don't have a proper decided life cycle, that is harmful for the organization. So if we take in consideration how the registration can be done, sole proprietorship registration under the Shop and the Establishment Act. Here, any individual who is having a place where goods are sold either by retail or wholesale, a place from where the services are provided to the customer, which includes office, store, as well as godown in the premises where they are providing the services. The sole proprietorship registration can be done through the MSME, micro, small, medium enterprises window, where following requirements are there: the name of the applicant, mobile number, email ID, GSTN number. That if you are having the GSTIN number, then you have to say yes, otherwise no. Gender as well as the name of the enterprise business in which the organizational certificate is issues, type of organization, whether it is associated with which type of business, office address and main business. These are the limited formalities which are required, and that is through which the individual can register himself. Sole proprietorship registration through the GST registration. Under the GST registration, the only drawback is that registration, it is mandatory to meet all the compliances. Every registered business has to compulsory collect the taxes from the customers and file GST returns. If a sole proprietor has a turnover less than 20 lakh, it is not mandatory for him to get the registration over there. So when we talk about this area, it is associated with the proprietorship. It is associated with that aspect. The area, it is beneficial. It is beneficial where more personal contacts are required. It is beneficial where that the less money is there. It is beneficial where the seasoned perishable products are available over there. Skill is playing a vital role here. Either we are talking about the barber, we are talking about property dealer, we are talking about a small shop where the individual can take the benefit in this area. So we have discussed here about the proprietorship, how it is beneficial for the individual.